Hi, Annie.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, I just have the meeting with Michelle and Elena, and then we just create the campaign for Michelle, and then we're looking for the feedback as well.
That's
That's
good. Lovely. Hi, Hi, Perry.
How are you today?
I'm okay, thank you. I was not really well yesterday, so I took a day off. And then I work from home today as well. Yeah, it's school season.
Yeah, it is definitely 100%. I hope you feel better.
Thank you. I'm definitely feeling a bit better now.
Yeah.
How about you? How have you been?
I've been all right. Just been busy, working, filling the marketing plan for, for this, all the intern stuff I've got for Sabari, university, of course. And yeah, it's a lot to juggle, but still managing to kind of get through.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot to juggle at a time.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
So what is the average hours you spend on, you're on Jane at the moment?
Average hours like a week? Just on her?
Yeah, just like on her account, like all the work you do.
Probably 5 or 6
Yeah.
that I come here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Is everything on track, or do you need any?
Yeah. Nah, it's all good. I've got, I've got Sabari. We have weekly meetings, and I just built her Instagram page, and I'm currently working on the Queensland course for her. Yeah, with all the content.
Yeah.
And Sabari wrote me up a list of what to do. That's I have to give to him by tomorrow. So I'm just working on that today. I'm at home today, so I can kind of focus on that. So yeah, it's going all right. It's going good. I've got Nathan as well helping me out. Yeah.
How's working with Nathan going?
Yeah, he's really good. He's the best. Really good at content creation, design. Yeah, really good.
That's good. I hope you guys like learn from each other, and learn from others as well.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So thanks for joining today. I know that we rescheduled it from yesterday to today, so there might be a few people not be able to come. But welcome to today's trainings, and I'll walk you through the Social Star Hub, which is the platform we use to manage a lot of client marketing activity. Have you been using Social Star Hub, Perry, for Jen?
No, not Social Star Hub. No.
Okay, so have you been scheduling posts for her?
We have, but I haven't been using that platform that you said, Social Star Hub. No, I haven't been using it.
Right. So you go to the platform itself and manually schedule it. Cool. Okay, that's good to know. So some of you might already know that Social Star Hub is built on Go High Level, but for our purposes, we refer it to as Social Star Hub because like we have an agency license from Go High Level, and it gives us like a really comprehensive list of tools that we can use inside the tool. And we use this system, of course, across Social Star, BYOB, and also CampusLife to support the clients in their journey. And potentially in the future, after this training, Perry, I might get you to set Jane's account up on Social Star Hub so that you can start using it as well. It will be really efficient to use because you can schedule all of the posts for all of the social media channels there. So the goal today is to help you to understand how Social Star Hub fit into the real client work. And as CampusLife interns, you will be using the platform to help clients with things like, as I mentioned, scheduling content, preparing email marketing, track sales opportunities, updating contacts, and also keep client work organized. So by the end of this session, I want you to understand 3 main things. First is what Social Star Hub is used for. Second, how to use it safely and professionally. And then third, how it supports the way that we deliver work for clients. So before I give you a demo on the platform, I want to explain why this platform matters first. So when you're working with a real client, it's not just, it's not enough to just create good content, design nice graphics, or have good idea, but the work is also need to be organized, approved by the clients and the internal team, get scheduled and then track and also report it on to client as well. And that's where this tool comes in to help. It gives us one place to manage all of the important parts of the client relationship. It helps us to keep track of what has been created, what has been approved, what has been scheduled, and what needs to follow up as well. So this is really important because if the work is not tracked properly, things can easily get missed. So Social Star Hub will help you to work more, in a more organized way. And also it's helped to protect the client relationship as well and make sure everyone on the team can see what is happening. So what Social Star Hub is used for? It can do a lot of things. But today we'll focus on the 4 main areas that you will be most likely to use as interns for our clients. First is scheduling content. This is where we can prepare and schedule social media posts for clients, and it depends on their setup as well and the different social media channels that they use. So that might include platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and any other connected channels. The second area is email marketing. So this includes preparing email campaigns, newsletters, nurture email sequences, or follow-up sequences. You may be helping the client to draft email copy, design them on Social Star Hub, and prepare them for review. And then the third area is CRM and contact management. So CRM, as you might know, stands for Customer Relationship Management. This is where your client contacts, leads, and any other prospects are stored, and it will help the business keep track of who they are speaking to and what relationship is at. And the last area is sales opportunities. This is where you can track all of the potential leads and deals. So for example, if there's only one contact, there might be multiple opportunities from that contact. And using the tool, we can keep track of that opportunities. So for example, if someone expressed interest in working with a client, that opportunity may be added to the pipeline so that, the client and also you knows to follow up with them. Okay, so let me share my screen and I'll give you a demo on how it works. And feel free to stop me anytime as well if you have any questions. Is my screen coming through okay for you guys?
Yeah,
Yep.
I see that.
Yep. Okay, cool. So the first thing I want you to look at is on the left-hand side, this button, like this address button. Can you see it? Because we have the agency access to Social Star Hub, so we can see all of the accounts that we have here. So this is all of the account that I'm managing at the moment. So it's really important that when you working with a client and we give you an access to a specific client, it's important to select the correct account to work on. So if you're managing 2 accounts, for example, just make sure that you click into this button and then select the account that you want to schedule posts or you want to create email marketing for, so that just to make sure that it's not mixed up. Let's say I'll click to choose CampusLife, for example. I already choose it. So it's here. And then on the left-hand side, you can see all of the tools that we can use. First is conversations. This is where you can see all of the conversation that is happening in the account. So whether it's Instagram message, emails, Facebook messages, you can see all of that here. If it's get connected to the tool. And then secondly, the calendar, we don't use this much. This is contacts. I might go to marketing first because this is something that you will use most. So if you click into this, like a flying letter button is here. And then in order for you to schedule posts, you will click into new post and then create new post, and then select the social accounts that have been already connected to your client account. One thing to note is that if your client haven't been to this platform at all, you might need to start from the scratch. You might need to add a new social media here to get connected to their social media channels. And then obviously in your window where you open this Social Star Hub account, you need to log into their Facebook first. You need to log into their Instagram and any other channels that you want to connect, and then click to connect. For example, I click connect LinkedIn, for example. Oh, I might need to choose another one. Let me choose connect Facebook. So when I click connect to Facebook, it will prompt me to ask me if I want to connect to my Facebook account, and then I can click connect. And that way it can help me to connect to, because on my Facebook account, my personal Facebook account, I have managed a lot of Facebook pages of different clients. So just make sure that you click connect and click add to only the account, that the client account that you are managing. Yeah. And then when you click add, it will be automatically connected, and it will be show up here in your list. And when you want to schedule content, there will be different type of posts that you want to schedule, right? So if you and then you need to click to which channels you want to schedule the content to. It might be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, or all of them if you want. And then you will here write the post here. This is where you put the approved caption that the client already approved here. And then below here, this is where you can add the media. So if it's an image, you will click into this image icon here and then upload from your media storage. Oh. Let me try. Well, not sure why it's not working for me now. Let me refresh it first. Let me type the caption. Click. Yeah, it works now. So you click into the image icon, upload from your meta storage, and then click upload. And then you can select any graphic that you want to schedule to. So let's say I just click this one, for example, and it will be uploading. And after it's get uploaded, you need to click to it again. If there's multiple images, you can click multiple of them as well. Yeah. And then click insert files, and then they will be uploaded here for you. Similar to how you want to upload video, just click to upload video, upload the video that you wanted, and then click to it and then insert files, and then it can be processed here for you. One thing to note is that on Social Star Hub, you won't be able to schedule blog. So for the blog post itself, you need to schedule it on LinkedIn manually. It doesn't support uploading the whole blog via Social Star Hub. Yeah. However, if you want to upload a blog on Facebook, for example, something that we usually do for our clients and also CampusLife marketing account is that we will upload the blog on the website so that it can create a blog link for you first, and then you will put the caption of the blog here, and then the link of the blog on the website here, and then you schedule it to Instagram or Facebook. That way, people can still read the caption, and they have the link to click into to read more on the blog, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And then another thing as well is if you have a carousel, you know what is the carousel, right? The multi images that you want to post for clients. The best practice is I usually don't upload it as multi images here, but I upload it as a file. Because when you upload it as a file, it's uploaded as a document on LinkedIn, and then you can click through or swipe through to go to the next pages. If you upload it by multiple images, it will like upload it as multiple images post, and it will show all of the posts, like all of the images there already. So there's no like people will not be curious to see what is on the next page anymore, if that makes sense. So if I click file here, let me click this one as an example. And also remember, in order for you to upload it as a document, when you save your carousel from Canva, you need to save it as PDF instead of like PNG or like JPG. Yeah, JPG.
Sorry, how do you sorry to interrupt. How do you get to this social hub thing, like page?
In order to get to this, you need to have access to our tool, and it depends on the client as well. So only client who, I think, like purchase the permission or like the sub account to Social Hub, that is where you can use it. I'm not 100% sure if Jane have the permission to go to this tool, but it might worth checking with Sabari to see if she have it. If she have it, he can just give you the login details so that you can get onto it. So that is the document thing. And one more thing to note as well is when this uploaded as a file. Let me select LinkedIn as well.
So instead of saying CampusLife, would probably say like Jane's business on it. If
Correct.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll come up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we've just made an Instagram page now, so it'll probably be helpful for me.
Yeah, for sure. You don't have to go to different channels to do it. Yeah. So this is what I mean when you schedule it as a file. You can click through like this instead of appearing like all images at once. But one thing to note is when you upload it as a document, there will be a PDF title here that you need to be pay attention to. Sometimes you might have like a random title, which we don't want to leave it there because it will show up here on your LinkedIn page. Yeah. So just to make sure that you rename the title to like the title of the document that you want it to be. So for example, if it's about how to pitch yourself without, feeling awkward, then you might want to change it to that title. Exactly. Yeah. And then after that, if there's any follow-up comments that you want to add it straight away when it gets posted, you can click to follow-up comment here and then put your first comment below. So after you schedule it or after you post it, the comment will be visible straight away there without you having to manually put it in. Yeah. And then if you want to have any social tags or any social category you want to add here, feel free to do so as well. And then in order for you to schedule, instead of click post, click into the arrow next to the post and then click schedule post and then select the date and then the time that you want to schedule to. Usually for my client, I usually schedule it at always 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday. It's something that we always do for clients, and then schedule the post. But again, it depends on when your client's audience is most active. So it's case by case. Cool. And then another thing that you can do here is you can customize the caption for each channels, which is really cool. So for example, you can so on Facebook or LinkedIn with the link, you can actually click into the link to navigate to that link straight away, right? But on Instagram, the link is not clickable. So you might want to change your call to action for that Instagram post only into, for example, instead of click here to read the post, you might change it to visit the bio for the link to the blog. So that's something that you can customize for each channel if you want to. Cool. Any questions for that scheduling post? Okay, I guess you're clear about that. It's pretty straightforward. The next thing you can do is automation, which is email marketing. Or actually, if you go to marketing here, you can click into emails here. And then here on the first page, you can see all of the engagement summary of all of the campaign that you have been delivered. But in order for you to send email out, you need to click into campaigns. And here you can see there's 2 type or 3 type of campaigns. Email campaign, which means that, you know, there's only one single email that you want to send out to. So for example, if you want to do a newsletter and you want to write a copy, you want to design it and send it at one email, you can create the new email here. And you can either start from scratch by start with blank, or you can choose the email marketing template that you want to use. So here they have a lot of example that you can choose from, and you can literally select the industry that your client is in, and then select the template that is relevant to them. And then you can just edit from there. The next thing is workflow campaigns. This means that instead of just one single email, this workflow means you have multiple email in one workflow. So for example, I will show you the example where we do the February recruitment workflow here. Let's click edit. So as you can see here, there's like a lot of steps in this workflow, and it can have multiple emails and multiple SMS messages that you want to send out to people. So let's say if you register for the webinar that we publish, then we can add a trigger for any time that you submit the form. Your contact details will be created in our opportunity pipeline. This is something that I already put here. And if you want to practice it, you can click add new triggers, and then you can click create contact created, and then you can add filters, and then you can select what kind of like contact type or contact, contact detail that you want it to be. And then after you register, you will receive the first email after you register for it. But the only thing with this workflow is it will not be beautifully designed compared to the single image. So for any newsletter, I usually use the single email design campaign. But if there's a workflow that there needs to be like multiple follow-up, then I use the workflow campaigns. So usually it will give you the chance to put in the email copy, and then you can put like an image in there as well. However, there will be a limited function for you to design. And then we can set up the wait time as well. So after you register for the webinar, we can set up that you need to wait 1 day before the webinar to receive the reminder email. So it's all set up. So you don't have to, jump into your email system to do it on the day itself, but you can pre-set up everything. So you can put like the subject, the copy of the email, etc. And then, after the webinar, you can create like another email that you want to went out after the webinar as well. So it's basically like multi-emails campaign in one. And once you publish it or when you save it, it will automatically works for all of the people that, submit the form for your webinar. Any questions? I know that once you get your hand into like designing this, it will make more sense. But right now, I just want you to have the exposure of how it works as well. So when your clients need to do this, you may already know how to do it already, but your account manager will be there to support you on how to do it specifically as well. Any questions? Nope. Okay. And then the next thing is the contacts tool. This is where you can store all of the clients or like anyone basically you want to store on the account. So for example, at CampusLife, I will store all of the BYOB participant and client contacts so that I know their contact details. I know that where are they, which at which time that they onboarded at our client, and any information about them. I can have all of the ideas about that. So if there's only like 10 clients, it might be easier to manage. But if you can imagine that a company that have like 10,000 different contacts, this will be really handy for them to use. And as I mentioned before, you will be able to segment them into whether they are clients or they are student or they are like different target segment for you, and then you can customize to send different emails to each segment. It will be really handy. And another there's two ways for you to create contacts. So for example, if your client say, hey, I have this new contact that I want to add to my CRM system. So if there's only one, you can click into add contacts here, and then putting their name, their email, their phone number, their contact type, and any other thing that you want to create. And then if they told you that, I have a list of contacts that I want to upload it to my CRM, then you might want to click into import if there's like more than 2 or like more. If like there's 10, like 100 of them or 1,000 of them all at once, you don't want to like manually click add contact of each of them, right? You want to import the whole list. So you can click into import, click into contacts, and then select next, and then upload the files that your client provide to you. Just note that they only allow CSV files, so make sure that you get the CSV file from your clients. And then you can just follow the steps that SS Hub require you to complete the process. One thing that is really important is the mapping columns to the fields, because sometimes on the spreadsheet of your client, it may say just name. However, on SS Hub, they might want you to the custom field doesn't have the name field, but they have first name or last name. So what you do at the mapping stage is that you map the name into the first name on SS Hub, or you want to map them into from name to like last name is something that you can do. I might send you a link on the step-by-step process on how you to do it, because it's quite a tedious process. So it will be best if you can follow the step-by-step guide when you get to do it. Yeah. So I will send you the link for that in the weekly emails as well. And then last thing I want to show you as well is opportunities function. So for context, it will be like every person will have each of the person will have one contact, right? But in the opportunity tool, every person can have multiple opportunities. Why I say that? Because, for example, just one client, but they want to buy multiple products from you. So each of the products that they want to buy from you is called one opportunities. So even though there's only one person, there's multiple opportunities that you can do. And then you can create different pipelines for the opportunities as well. So here, I will show you that I have two main pipelines. One is for the students, for CampusLife. One is the student, one is the client, so that I can keep track where they are at their buying journey. So let's say I go to the client pipeline, I will have the stages for each of them will be different. So they might have the inquiry, 20-minute call, proposal sent, intern selected, onboarded, completed, or we might already lost that opportunities. Then we know exactly who are the client who are in our pipeline that we can keep track. If they are in the the closing call, there might be the step in the process for the salesperson to follow them up to potentially close them and onboard them. And that way we can move them across different stages here as well. And then a cool function as well is you can add the notes of your conversation with that person, with that deal. So there might be multiple salespeople in the team. So all of them need to have the context of that contact or that opportunities, right? So after any conversation that we have with that contact, we want to add a note here so that we know what is happening. But don't worry, you might not be, you don't have to do this yet. You just need to know about this first. I think this is more like for your client to do, but it's important to understand how it works so that, if client have any questions, you might be able to answer to them as well. And then for the other pipeline, I have the CampusLife student pipeline, for example. As you can see here, I can customize the stages name. So instead of like onboarding call or inquiry call, I have like webinar register. If you attend the webinar, if you submit the video application, I have all of the details here and I know which stage are you at. So if you register for the webinar, but you didn't attend to it, you can see that all of these people, they register, but they didn't attend, so they wouldn't be able to move to the next phase, which is like getting accepted or, getting rejected or something like that. And in the other, for you to customize the stage, you can go to the pipeline and then create pipeline. And then you can add the name of the pipeline here. So whether it's student or client, and you can, just edit the stage name. You can add a new stage as well. You can have as many stages as you want. You can have like 10 stages or 100 stages, up to you. And then after you create it, it will pop up in the opportunities pipeline here, which you can select and manage. Okay, does that make sense to you guys?
Thank you.
All good. So Perry, if you can just check in with Sabari to see if Jane have the account to SS Hub, that would be great. That way I can give you the access to the tool so that you can start using it for scheduling content, etc.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably take me a bit of time to get used to it, but I'll do my best.
Yeah, I think the main thing for you guys to do is just scheduling content. That is the thing that you will use most of it first, because I think for Jen, she have the different email marketing system to use, right? So she might not use the hub.
What's the purpose of the email marketing? Is that for like her client, like potential clients, or?
Yeah. So for example,
like half interested.
It will be for anyone who subscribe to her emails. So it's a really good way for us to give them any updates that is happening about her business. If she have any workshop that she wanna run in the future, she can promote it to them. Because if you think about people who already subscribe to your email list, they are already the warm contacts. So they already know you. So they have some level of engagement or trust in your service. So that it's easier for them to convert or like register to the workshop or like buy from you rather than. Correct. Cool. Or you can do like newsletter, like sending monthly updates to the people. Like you always receive it from different brands, right? It's something that we can do as well. Cool. All right. So I think that is everything that I want to give you a demo on SS Hub today. But if you run into any issue or when you start using it, and if there's any specific tools that you want to learn more or use within the tool, just give me like a text, and then I'll give a detailed trainings on that specific tool for you.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, because I feel like watching it once it's helpful, but like actually doing it's another thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we'll record this video, and then send it to you in the summary email so that you can rewatch it. But yeah, there's a lot of available information and tutorial from Go High Level online as well. They have a lot of like tutorial video that you can watch from.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for attending as well. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thank
Keep in
you.
contact. Thank you.
See you.
See you. Thanks.
Thank you.